to Patch Notes, your weekly show on the video game news you need to know about. My name is Cesar Torres, and let's go to your weekly Patch Notes. Hey, McKenna.
Hello.
Today is July 25th of the year 2021. Does that mean anything to you?
It's Christmas in July.
It is. It is. Joyous of July. To you.
Joyeux Noel.
July Twain?
Shania Twain. Let's talk about Shania Twain for a hot sec. What a role
Canadian country music star. You know what's just as good as Shania Twain?
Very little.
Well, how about this? Today is National Hot Fudge Sundae Day.
Okay, yeah, that is yes.
I love a good hot fudge sundae, and man, it's getting hot.
It's
And I'm gonna need one.
mm-hmm.
It's also National Merry-Go-Round Day. I don't know about you, but I love merry-go-round.
Oh, they're so fun.
Like,
There's so many options you can choose from.
yeah, you can either like get on the horse or torture your little cousins on the teacups.
Exactly.
Great. It is also National Thread the Needle Day.
Oh,
I think you'll enjoy that very much.
difficult task. Let me tell you what.
It's so difficult that they were like, you know what? It's such a hard feat that we need to celebrate those that are able to do it.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
Because-
they deserve to be celebrated.
If you're hoping to get a PS5, an Xbox Series X, or an RTX 30 graphics card, you might have some trouble up until 2023. According to Intel CEO Pat Gesslinger, reports we might have a chip shortage well into 2022 and supply issues until 2023, saying in an earnings call, while I expect the shortages to bottom out on the second half, it will take another 1 to 2 years before the industry is able to catch up with the demand. And that sucks a lot, honestly, because there's a lot of people trying to get these consoles, and it's ridiculous to the extent that some people are having. With the shortage of these chips and with scalpers making it harder, how do you feel about getting these consoles? Is it easy? Are you having a hard time? What was your wait to get one like? Are you still waiting to get one? Please let me know your stories in the comments. 17-year developers who were key in the development of Borderlands 3 are now leaving Gearbox. They were previously working on an unannounced Gearbox game and are leaving to work on a new independent project together. And CEO of Gearbox, Randy Pitchford, said their leaving will cause minimal disruption to our current plans, because most of the studio right now, frankly, is working on Tiny Tina's Wonderland. And so I can imagine the unannounced project that they were working on could probably shift very easily. But to these 7 developers that have been with Gearbox for some well over a decade, I wish you nothing but the best of luck, and hopefully your endeavors go well. EA's new Skate got an update in the sense that we are not gonna see any gameplay anytime soon, but the team is working very hard on it. In a tweet, they said, "Our number one goal is not to blow it. For you, for us, for Skate." And then the next day, they showed a trailer of what the development is looking like for the game. But they didn't show any footage. Rather, they showed streamers reacting to the footage, as well as some mocap, like what the process is like of capturing a skateboarder and putting them into the game. Then they didn't show any footage of the gameplay, but honestly, I've never played a skate game before, and this got me really excited. Like, what they showed looks really cool. I really enjoyed it. And to the developers, please take your time in making this game good, because I got my fingers crossed that I'm gonna have a good time playing this. And so far, I can't wait, but it looks like it's gonna be rad. You're probably gonna hate me for those.
Oh boy.
You want to do another guessing game?
Yeah, let's go for it.
So do you know what the Nintendo World Championships were?
um
Basically, back in 1990, Nintendo brought a bunch of like the world's best players at the time, so to speak, to like California, or was it California? I don't remember. But they brought them together to play 3 games, and those games were Rad Racer, Super Mario Bros., and Tetris. And they put them on this cartridge for the Nintendo Entertainment System on the NES. And this cartridge is very limited. It is referred to as the holy grail of video game collections, and people can buy stock in a cartridge. It is valued at $211,300.
whew.
So my question to you is, how much is a share in a cartridge of the Nintendo World Championship cartridge?
1 share.
And I'll tell you right now, the numbers are not as ridiculous as they've been in the past.
Okay, so let me lower my guess. So I think $1,500.
Wow, you could not have been more off the mark.
Of course.
1 share for the singular cartridge that has an 8.5 watt scale, worth $211,000. The holy grail of video game collections is worth $10.
We could do that. Let's get a share. Where do I send my
I like how
money
we're
to?
gonna- We don't even own a cartridge. We would own a part of the
Susan,
cartridge.
I'll give you a share. I'll buy it
I'd
for you.
appreciate it.
Mhm.
20,000th, 1/20,000th of the way to owning.
You know, it's one twenty
How does it work?
thousandth more than I was yesterday.
So here's a little fun story. For a little fun tidbit, a little fun fact.
Ooh, love a fun fact.
Did you know that right now the Olympics are going on
Yes.
in Tokyo, Japan? They were supposed to go on last year, but because of pandemic, they got postponed to this year. At every opening ceremony, they have like the Parade of Nations, which is like every country that is represented in the Olympics marches out with their flag and with some of the athletes. Why am I bringing this up? What do you think?
Yes. Why are you bringing this up?
Because the music that the athletes walked out to was video game music.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
exciting.
It's very interesting to wake up to Twitter and see Camille tweet, and there's the Monster Hunter theme.
Yep.
Hashtag Olympics. I was gonna watch the opening ceremony anyways because I love the Olympics.
Yeah.
Mainly the opening and closing ceremonies. And the first song that starts playing is like the Dragon Quest XI theme.
Oh.
And you just hear like this orchestra swell up, and then bum ba bum 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 bum. And I'm just like, that is so awesome. It included themes from like Giant Quest, Monster Hunter, Kingdom Hearts, no Mario or Zelda, weirdly enough. Yeah, it was just so weird. It was such a cool little thing.
Mhm.
It was very like regal, but respectful and celebratory, and also honors a very big industry in Japan, video games. Thank you for checking out this week's episode of Patch Notes. You can follow us on all of our socials. You can follow me at Caesar Towers. You can follow McKenna at PotterPants212. Check us out, podcast services, patchnotes.tv or YouTube. It's also there too. Or follow us on Twitter at PatchNotesVids. Be sure to check in next time when we give you your weekly Patch Notes.